Welcome to Being Friends with Jess and Toni-ann, an inside look at our friendship, millennial things, sports, and pop culture. Come laugh with us, or maybe at us, and let's be friends.
Okay. Nah. Anyway,
All right, friends.
we're back.
Welcome back.
Yes, it's been 2 weeks since our last episode.
Yeah. And
Our bad.
we're recording on a Sunday because our lives are just that busy.
Yeah.
It's going to be my ridiculous thing. And we'll go through how absurd I am and how I over plan things.
Oh, yeah, exactly. How you like line too much up at once.
Yes. And then I won't hate myself.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway,
we're back. Episode 37. Every time I go to make the meeting invite for us, I always I can't believe it's 30 something. I'm like, are we sure? I always have to look back at the last one.
I know. But
So,
what's in your china?
I got new china debuting today.
Ooh.
I got new Mets china.
Nice.
Queens, New York. Courtesy of Kate when we went to the Mets game. What now was 2 weeks ago already. She got a draft beer and I didn't, but so I was like, I'm taking that cup home for new china. And she's like, well, then I better get credit for supplying the china. So there you go, Kate. Congratulations.
I have World Series china. Nothing spectacular.
Oh yeah, the classic World Series one.
Yeah.
And the drink is because, and this could tie right into a ridiculous thing. I just came home since we're recording on a Sunday night from being down the shore all weekend. And as you can hear, not only is my voice raspy, but I am chugging along a drip drop liquid IV right now. It's a fruit punch because I need to hydrate.
I don't know how much of this beer I will get through, but I am going to try. I just have a Kona. Easy enough. There's
Which
nothing really to drink in this house. Big wave. So we'll see how it goes.
What do you mean? Like you've never had
Cheers. No.
Cheers.
I had one the other day and it just that's not doing it for me.
I was gonna say, you've definitely had plenty of them before. I don't know why this is a new experience.
No,
for you.
So I went to a concert on Friday night, which I will talk about later, but I got a Kona and it just was not hitting. Kona's really the only beer other than Guinness I like. And I was like,
they're such polar opposites, so that's so funny to me.
I know, but it's really the only beer that I can get through because I like how it tastes. And now
you can find plenty of summer ale kind of drinkies.
No, yeah, I like summer shandy too, but I just don't like beer, and I force myself to drink it because it's convenient. But
this has been Jess's plight since college. She hates beer, but it's easy, it's cheap, and she wishes she liked it more. This is all she says.
I know. Anyway. All right. Hold on one second.
It's good night. The sky would turn dark with the moon glowing white.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway. Such a great narrator.
Okay, we're coming back into this, and if you hear Alec reading in the background, I apologize. I told him to shut up, but he doesn't want to listen to me. So, sorry, people. I tried. Anyway.
Right. To tie this into my ridiculous thing.
Yeah, go. You go first.
I need to the plight of the 30-somethings around the world. How did I do this? All I spent was a beach day. I went out at night to the boardwalk to Jenk/Tiki, and we went out to dinner, and we did stay out till 2:30 a.m. And then today we had a chill pool day. Went to dinner and I'm home, and that has exhausted me so much where I need to chug electrolytes. What happened to me?
You turned 32. That's what happened to you.
It is ridiculous. I hate
ridiculous.
It. That was just a quick ridiculous rant.
I also think that it's ridiculous that we're 32 years old and we act like we're 60 after we drink. It's wild.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. As they
but
say.
I feel what happens is maybe in your 30s you're just so exhausted from the drinking that you take a break, and then when you're 50, 60, you could rally again, because I feel our parents can drink.
Yeah, that is true.
True. So, like, I don't know, maybe your body's like, slow down so you can live your best life later again. I
That's
don't
a
know.
good point.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I just made that up. Philosophical, Jess.
Not a marketing plug, but whoever like really likes liquid IV and stuff, this drip drop tastes, I believe, 10 times better than liquid IV. I highly recommend it. They have a lot of good flavors. So not that I'm getting paid to tell you that, but I prefer it over liquid IV.
I think this Kona might be skunked, honestly.
Okay, I thought you were making the face because I was talking shit about liquid IV. Okay, but no.
It's a good sit. And I'm like,
How long have you had it?
probably since the Met game, maybe.
Okay, that's only a month.
No, we didn't drink these at the Met game. I lied. I don't know when I bought them.
Have they been in your fridge or like your garage?
No, they've been in my fridge.
Then they should be fine.
Oh, no, but my fridge didn't get that warm a couple weeks ago and it decided to malfunction. It got like up to like 40 something, but it wasn't like hot
No, that's still fine.
to
for
the point
beer.
where like they would be like bad, you know? Anyway, all right, my ridiculous thing. Let's decide what it's going to be. I think I'm going to go with the fact that, so I went to a concert on Saturday or Friday night, I'm sorry. And I'll recap the concert after. But I went to see Luke Combs at MetLife Stadium, which great concert. It was fun. Whatever. 2 rows in front of me was 2 young girls, and some of the things they were doing on their phone, like I didn't even know you could do. Like they were Snapchatting, but they weren't even holding down the button. Like they had it auto recording somehow.
I do that. You just click it, but then you slide to the left and it locks.
Didn't know you could do that. Okay,
Oh,
anyway, these girls recorded every single, like almost every single second, at least every single song. But I would say they recorded every single second of every single song. And not only that, they were recording themselves singing it. And like, you're never going to look at those. And we've gone over this before. And I think that's why I was very conscious of it, because we talked about this, how like you take all these videos and then you never go back and watch them, or like maybe you watch them the next day, but you're never going to watch them again. Right. So I made it a point to really like not be on my phone, because I found myself last Sunday, so we didn't record last week, or I'm sorry, no, not last Sunday. It was Thursday that I noticed it. We were at the feast, and at the feast now, as the Giglio is moving, everyone's so worried about their videos that they're literally going to get trampled by the Giglio. And it was really like bothering me, because I was like, and I think I noticed too, like on Sunday, I wasn't on my phone as much, or really even Thursday too. I took a couple of videos to like post, but I was like, I have plethora of videos of the Giglio that I never watch. I might show, like I refer to them when I have to show people or explain it to people, but I never look at them. So Sunday, I was like really not on my phone. Thursday, I think I took out my phone a couple times. And then Friday, I was like, I'm really not going to take out my phone at this concert, because 1, there's no service in this venue anyway. So like none of my things are even going to go through. And 2, I was just like, there's no need. There's just no need. So I did record a couple of things. So my ridiculous thing was just like how aggravated I was by these 2 kids, like recording everything, because like they were doing nothing to me, but I was just like so annoyed that they were not like, they probably were enjoying themselves, but like I just feel like when you're watching it through a phone, like it's not. What the fuck are you doing? He's dancing in the window across from me to distract.
Well, it worked, clearly.
Sorry. So anyway, it really hit me in my core. It hit me in my core. I was so mad. I was mad.
Same with the fireworks. We take the fireworks photo videos. Everybody's doing fireworks. Nobody cares. Like,
right. But
and
that's
we
what I'm
have
saying.
talked about like the singing.
Just being like, right. And then the singing, like, so even the 2 songs that I did record, I recorded Fast Car because I wanted Alec to come to the concert with me. I tried to convince him to come to this concert with me, and he refused, because the only song I know by him is Fast Car. And I was like, other songs. I listen to them, but whatever. So I recorded Fast Car to show him that. And then I recorded one of his other songs. I think I only recorded it though. I don't even know. Anyway, I recorded minimal. What I did do though, and this is also kind of ridiculous. So Luke Combs wrote a song for the movie Twisters.
Yes, I know that. It's on every TikTok.
Yes, and it's called
Glen
Oklahoma.
Powell Thirst Traps.
Well, Glen Powell showed up on the stage, and when I tell you, I literally screamed bloody murder when this man came out on the stage. My whole family looked at me like they thought I was shot. They thought I was shot.
Glen Powell gets so many shout outs on this podcast.
I'm in my Glen Powell era. Okay.
We really are.
Anyway, so, well, he's been doing a lot anyway lately, but
yeah.
Glen Powell, let me tell you, he's been in the commercials for golf for the past like 3 weeks because the Open was this weekend and he was like the promo commercial. And I kept saying, Alec, ooh, I can't wait to watch the Open. Maybe he's going to be there. He's like, he's not going to be there. And like me, idiot, not putting 2 and 2 together that this man was literally in New York all week for press for this movie. And then Luke Combs is playing in New Jersey. And here I am in the venue. And he comes out and shotguns a beer on stage. And I literally was like losing my mind. And I found out that Glen Powell gives my sister the ick apparent.
What? Why?
Because he's so self-absorbed. It's disgusting, Jessica, unquote.
I don't think so.
She's like, did you ever see his interviews? Ew, he gives me the ick. I can't believe you like him. That's what she said. That's literally what she said to me.
God. Wait, did the other cast members come on stage too?
Yes. So it was the I don't know.
Daisy Edgar Jones.
Yes, her and
Anthony Ramos.
Yes. I couldn't.
Anthony Ramos from Hamilton, obviously. That's why I know him.
So all 3 of them came out, and then the encore song was Oklahoma. So they came, like they showed them on the screens. They didn't come out, but they were like side stage, and they were like singing the song because obviously they know it from their movie.
As a non-country fan,
yeah,
I will only appreciate that song now because it just reminds me of like a beautiful Glen Powell. Like anytime I hear that song, like it triggers in my brain. Like
it's actually
like,
a pretty
hat, like, and I'm like, okay.
But it is a cool song. Like it's very like rocky kind of more like it definitely has country vibes, but like it has like a rock vibe to it too. So
the thirst trap vibe.
That was funny. And the merch that I bought at the concert was actually a Luke Combs Jet shirt. Like it says Luke Combs in green and it's gray. And then it has a New York Jets logo and it says like East Rutherford and the dates. So
that's kind of cute.
Now I have Jets apparel. So I killed 2 birds with 1 stone and I'm pumped about that. So that was my concert. That was my Glen Powell sighting, which wasn't my only celebrity sighting of the week, guys.
Continue.
Okay, so Thursday night.
Oh, she's so excited.
You're gonna die at who I thought.
Yeah, she's keeping this one under wraps. I don't know what she's gonna mention about this one.
So Thursday night we're at the feast and we're almost getting ran over by the Giglio.
As per normal. Mm-hmm.
And for those that don't know, it's like a giant, like huge statue that's like weighs tons and like hundreds of men carry it. But they were feeling mighty feisty and running through the streets with this thing. Anyway, so my whole family were like going down the street and all of a sudden I see this man and I'm like, that man looks familiar. So I'm still being very, very discreet because when you find out who it's going to be, you're going to be like, for real, this is what you kept under wraps. Anyway, so I get my cousin's wife, my cousin Trish, and I'm like, Trish, come right here. And I pull her in the middle of the street and I'm like, is that Peter Facinelli? And she goes, oh my God, I think it is. She goes, I think it is. So now we like start to walk towards, we leave the rest of our family in the dust and the 2 of us like go and try to get a better glimpse. And now she's Googling him and I'm literally like taking paparazzi photos so we can like zoom in because we were like kind of far away. And we were like, is it, isn't it, is it, isn't it? I got on this man's Instagram and literally he posted on July 11th. So this is July 18th that I'm seeing him. He posted LAX to NYC with a picture of his son on his lap, and that was the baby that this man was holding. So confirmed it's him. So now we put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and we're gonna go over and because my cousin's wife went to high school with him, so we had
Yeah, I
like
was
an
gonna say
in
he's from Brooklyn for sure,
from
right?
Queens.
Oh, Queens.
So
Okay.
he went to St. Francis Prep. So anyway,
Okay.
we have like an in of conversation, and our other family members are like now where he was. We run over there, he's gone. We missed our opportunity.
My God.
Because my line was gonna be when they ripped her head off in Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yep.
I stood up in the middle of the theater and was outraged. Anyway, I want to take a pic.
You would appreciate that, and that would exactly be my words too. I'd be like, I can't believe that your head got ripped off. It's still like, what a plot twist.
Also, the only reason why I questioned myself halfway through this like investigation was because he had these really ugly Adidas on with like high ankle white socks, and I was like, "There's no way that this could be."
Well, like he's like a CD lister. Like I don't think like he could be a normie. Like nobody really will bother him.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they were with a little baby, so I wonder if, like, after they saw a little bit of it, if they left, because his baby is about my child's age, so 2. So
yeah. And how hot
was
it, and how crowded was it? And
right, exactly. Right. So they probably like been there, done that, seen it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like all night. We could not believe that we like missed this opportunity to go talk to him.
Do you think that probably wasn't the first time he was there? Like maybe he's gone there several years and you only noticed him now.
I mean, could be. He was very pale. He was definitely like giving off Carlisle vibes. I have photos. I'll send them to you.
He had the dark hair though?
Yeah, he still had dark. Yeah, his hair was dark, but he looked like very white for some reason. Like
he is white.
Very. No. But I mean like pasty. Like he looked weird.
Well, I saw him in something recently, and I'm like, I feel like he has not aged well as I thought he would.
No. Anyway.
What? You gotta stop drinking that beer.
I know. Can you get me water, please? Sir, I'm asking you to get me water.
Assistant, sir. Yikes.
Ding, ding, ding.
You should have waited until he came back, because now I would have thought he would have just turned around and walked away.
You want to show everybody your balloon? Okay. He's the birthday king.
He doesn't want to be featured on the pod.
I know. He doesn't. Anyway, so enough about me, Toni-ann. Let's hear about you and your debut of stardom at the Mets game last week.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So to catch up, because obviously we didn't record last week, and we'll get into what we were doing instead. But I went to a Met game 2 weeks ago with Kate and Mary and a bunch of other peeps, and we were sitting in the 300s in the Excelsior section, which I really have never sat in for a game, like close to home plate. So it was like very nice, like inside, like different kind of restaurants. Like I had access
inside that like glass.
You know, like the walled restaurant, like the glass wall restaurant. That's
like
now,
the one that we've gotten drinks in, but we never actually sat in.
Yeah, so I was like 3 sections over from that. So I was like, I don't think it's not in glass, but it's like there's like twinkle lights like in the concourse, and you need to show a ticket to get into it. It's glass doors to get into the section.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So it was very cool. We had great seats. The game was fun. I mean, of course they lost, but like, you know, it was very lively. Like it was back and forth for a little bit. But anyway, I wore my Grimace shirt. And I did repost on the pod so people saw what it was, but it was just like a bunch of collage photos of Grimace. And I had a feeling, I was like, I feel like I'm gonna that's okay. I feel like I will be on the Jumbotron because like what a great shirt this is. Okay. So I had that, and when I showed up, I didn't tell any of my friends I was wearing it. So when I showed up, they were all loving it. And then we go and we sit down, and when we first sit, you know, whatever. The next inning, now they do, instead of like, they don't do kiss cam things anymore. Now they do like dance cams, like, you know, whatever. So one of them was called the twist cam. So it was like the twist song. Let's twist again.
Twist.
Yeah. Why did my brain not remember how that song went?
I said the word twist 3 times and you were.
Can we remind everyone that it's a Sunday night and I have just been down the shore the entire weekend? and I'm chugging a liquid IV. Anyway, a drip drop. So the twist cam came on, and our two guy friends that were sitting, we sat like 4 and 4. So like they were in the front, like on the railing. They were like, we were row 1 and 2. And they started twisting. And sure enough, 2 seconds into them twisting, Jumbotron. And so like, of course, we're like, woo! And I'm in the Jumbotron, like this with my shirt. And then people cheered again. And I was like so excited. And so that was fun. Then people were sending me Snapchats and text messages that I was also on SNY during the 7th inning stretch with my Grimace shirt on. So that was great too. Doing Lazy Mary. They were showing me like going like this with my Grimace shirt. And to top it all off, during that little segment when I was dancing, so after the twist cam, the whole section around us is like, you know, like cheering us on, whatever. There was 4 or 5 old ladies next to us, like a bunch of friends. You could tell like they probably were in like, I would say like their early 70s, probably. They were adorable. But when we first sat, I didn't know how to like take them. I didn't know if I should be friendly with them or not, because like they kind of seemed annoyed that like we didn't get there until like the end of the first. So like we came in late to the seats. We had to move some people around that were sitting in our seats that shouldn't have been. So they were just kind of getting, I don't know, if like a little annoyed that we were like blocking them. But then after the jump,
also wasn't your fault because people are in your seats. So.
Right. They didn't know the reason. So we were just standing for like a couple of pitches, and if we were behind us, we would have been annoyed by that too. Let's be real. True. Yeah. So let's get real. So I didn't hold it against them. But after the twist cam, I heard the old lady next to me go, "Oh, see, I knew when they sat down they'd be a fun crew," which I thought was so cute. So cute. So then after the 7th inning stretch happened, and my mom and a couple other people sent me pictures and videos of me on TV, I noticed that the lady next to me is also in the shot. So I turned to her and I go, "Look, we were on TV." And she freaked the fuck out. She was like, oh, the 7-year-old woman, she was like, "Oh my God, that's amazing. Where did you get that?" I'm like, my parents, they're watching the game at home. They sent me a picture of it on SNY. And she's like, "Oh my God, can you please send me that?" So I took her phone number down. I sent it to her. She's chatting me up like we are best friends. Her name was Eileen. Oh my God, I almost forgot.
It's in the note. It's in the note.
Look, I'm not looking at the note. But I almost said Elaine, because Elaine is my beer lady from section 130. We know this. So, can we talk about Elaine? Okay. Did we talk about Elaine? Okay. I'm a little erratic right now. Elaine still doesn't know I exist, but it's fine. But yeah, so me and Eileen were chilling, like the bestest friends you can imagine. That like I actually started ignoring my other friends. No, I'm kidding. But she loved my shirt. She thought it was so original. I go, "Oh, I didn't make it. I got it off Amazon." And she was like, "So cute. I might get one." All this stuff, like joking around. Again, she just could not get over that we were on TV. Like she was so excited. So I sent her all the pictures. And, at the end, I'm like, she's like, "Oh, maybe we'll see you again. Do you usually sit in this row, this section?" And I'm like, "No, actually, like, this is the first time I'm in here. But honestly, I really liked it. Like, I might come sit here again." And she was like, "Oh, okay. I think my friend, like, she gets tickets in this section a lot. Like, I'm just here along for the ride." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, it was great sitting and cheering with you. Have a great day." And both of us stayed till the end, of course. So,
are you guys
great.
pen pals now?
So the next morning, she texts me and goes, "Thanks so much again for sending me those pictures." And I'm like, "Aww. You are welcome." Okay. And then an hour later, she texts me again and she goes, "By chance, does whoever sent you that photo, like, because I sent her like the photo that my mom took where it was like zoomed in onto the edge of the TV, like just to me, and like she was in it too." She was like, "It's no trouble, but like, could your mom like see that if like on the larger screen, like my other friends were in it as well?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she's at work now, but like when she gets home, she could check." And then like 2 hours later, she was like, "Never mind, don't worry about it. They one of them DVR'd it and they found it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." That's the last time we ever spoke. But I like that it continued a day later. Like I thought that was nice.
Like the men that you meet at the
like, yeah, old Toni-ann would have.
It only goes for another day.
Now me, old ladies named Eileen, I'm thriving. I'm absolutely thriving. I can't.
Not.
It is, you
I
know,
literally cannot.
these are the things we live for. What can I say?
Well, other things to catch you guys up on is
Mm.
last week we had some scheduling conflicts
We did.
because we have just like a lot of things going on. So Wednesday night I had plans, my plans got rained out, but then like the whole then I had my mother-in-law stayed at my house. So then like me and Toni-ann still couldn't record. I had no time to edit the podcast then by that time because then Thursday my plans got switched to. It was insane. But let me take you through my how from last Sunday until my birthday, I literally have no time. Like every single day I have something. Okay? Are we ready for this? Great. Wonderful. So
Club. Not the club.
no, literally, I wish. So Sunday, I had the feast. Monday, I don't think I actually had anything on Monday. Monday, Tuesday. What did I have on? Tuesday. Then you wound up coming over. We were supposed to record the podcast. You came over. We went to trivia. Wednesday, I was supposed to go to the feast. The feast got canceled because of the weather, but then my mother-in-law was here for dinner, so we hung out with her. Thursday, I was supposed to bring my car in the morning for an oil change, which I scheduled it online, and then I called on Wednesday to confirm, and they're like, "Oh, our online scheduling doesn't work. You don't have an appointment."
Oh,
What?
excuse me?
What do you mean it doesn't work? Like, how was I able to make an appointment, you dumbasses? Anyway, aside from the point.
Ew.
Then Thursday night went to the feast. Friday had the concert. Saturday was Alex's birthday. Today we had swimming lessons in the morning. I could have went to the feast again, decided not to. We had like a bunch of shopping to do before we go away. And then and we had something else. I don't even remember. Anyway, tomorrow, I have to get my nails done after going to the office. And my in-laws are sleeping over because they're bringing their dog so the house sitter can watch the two dogs together. And then Tuesday is last day of work before we leave for vacation at 3 a.m. on Wednesday morning because we are driving with a 2-year-old, which is like fine. We've done it before. It's not a problem. It works out. It's actually better leaving at that time for traffic reasons. Anyway, then we're away from Wednesday until Sunday. We come back on Sunday, go to work Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, have the rehearsal dinner for the wedding that my daughter is in. On Thursday, we have the wedding. Friday, I don't know what we're doing. Saturday is my brother's 30th birthday. Saturday is my brother's 30th birthday, and then Sunday is nothing, and Monday is my birthday. And this is why I'm medicated, because I do this to myself and I give myself terrible anxiety. And then I have OCD about like being late to things and losing track of things and whatever. And add the ADHD on top of that. And I am a walking fucking problem, people. I am a walking problem. But do I do it to myself? Partially. But
I mean, it's all good things. Like,
right, exactly. So like it's not things that I don't want to do, but like I don't realize until I'm in the thick of it. Like, you left yourself no days to become sane again.
Listen, your husband planned his medical emergency early enough where it wasn't an issue. Imagine that all happened in the middle of
No.
And to everybody, he's fine. It's not anything that like he actually
He's
was
fine.
like emergency for, but it's just like, it was just another thing that thank God it didn't happen in this span.
Right. So if you needed an explanation of why we didn't record last week, there you go. That was it.
Well, the real reason we didn't, all of that, yes, absolutely. But it is like our fault that at the end of the day, we did choose to go to trivia over recording the podcast last week because me and Jess, as you know from the previous podcast, we won the Taylor Swift trivia at the place near her house. So we each had, which I just realized yours went to waste because we only used one, a $25 gift certificate.
I used mine.
Oh, you did?
Like, okay. I had used mine on Father's Day, yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, so I had a $25 gift certificate to return to this bar, and it was only valid a month. So technically it actually expired 2 days before we went, but they were nice enough to like let us use it. But so I saw the theme was, are you smarter than a second grader? Which I said to Jess, I was like, I feel like we could do this. Like, it might be actually, it's definitely gonna be harder for us than Taylor Swift, but like, I feel like we could do this. Well,
we were humbled.
We were humbled, and we skipped recording for you all to horribly perform. Let me just say, let's say out of possible 30 points, we scored 17. And then on the final question, we bet it all because what's the point? And
we had nothing to lose.
Got it wrong. So we ended the game with 0 points.
And
the guy who runs the trivia goes, damn, you guys fell hard. Or something like that. He was like so sad for us.
He did enjoy like my reasoning though behind like every single like time we got an answer wrong, but we had logic behind it. I shared it with him and he was like, I see where you were going, but you're still wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
I think
like we were trying to make them funny. Like it just was not. No.
Yeah.
And
like
our team name was photosynthesis.
Yeah, the final question that we got wrong that we bet all our points on was like before a law changed in like 2000 and something, like what was the presidential term in France? You're mouthing my words. Do you always do that?
No, I was laughing.
We're gonna have to run this back. She just like mouthed like a full sentence of what I was saying.
Oh, maybe I didn't even realize I was doing it.
Anyway, I don't know what the answer was. I already forgot. I think it was like
it was 5. I think it was 7, and then they changed it to 5, or it was 5 and they changed it to 7.
But
I don't think they would make it longer. We didn't know it, so we wrote the limit did not exist.
Right. And he came over and he was like, that's wrong, but I appreciate the Mean Girls reference. Like he thought it was funny.
He did. He did
not give us a point for creativity, but you know, it's fine.
So anyway, we're not smarter than a second grader and we were humbled.
Yeah, we were definitely humbled. So
also you should go with your gut instincts and not overthink the second grade, because on a lot of things we overthought and then we changed our answers and then we were mad at ourselves.
So everything from elementary school, and I always thought myself like kind of a smart person, like right out the brain. The brain.
And Alec and the baby ate with us like in the beginning of the trivia. He was not contributing at all, but literally halfway through the first round, I was like, we have to help this child with homework in 6 years. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Well, the one question Alec helped out with was, you know, who standardized making automobiles affordable with the
Henry Ford
assembly, and he screamed out Harrison Ford. And I go, you're on the right track. I knew who he meant. He messed it up, like thinking, but I was just like laughing because I'm like, yes, Indiana Jones actually really helped with the car industry. It really helped. And that's when he said, this is why I don't help you people, and probably decided to get up and leave.
And it was like, okay, bye. Yeah, literally. Also, my random thought of the week this week while watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Celebrity Edition, but this also like ties into the Are You Smarter Than a Second Grader, because that was a show. But like game show money, where do they get it from? Like the lottery, people. Okay, but the lottery, like people are just like paying into the lottery and like whatever. But like these networks just have all of these thousands of dollars and millions of dollars to give away. Like, does that count as a tax write-off for them?
I don't think so, because it's like they probably use their profits or something. Or it's like it's considered marketing spend, probably.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's probably considered marketing spend.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like thinking about it because like they just did Celebrity like Wheel of Fortune. Like they've been doing that. And now they're doing Celebrity Millionaire, which I actually enjoy because it's like teams of people and the commentary. I have that on my
DVR. I'm going to watch that eventually.
Oh my God. No, you need to watch last week's with Sebastian Maniscalco and one of his co-stars from that show that he's in on HBO. Oh, we were peeing our pants. It's just funny like watching them like work through it as a team now instead of like one person like talking to themselves. Like,
are they talking themselves out of answers like we do?
Yes, like it was literally us at trivia. Like you have to watch it. It's so funny. Okay. And so I was just thinking about that and I was like, where did they get this money from? Where do they get this money from?
I would like to know, like, my brain says it's marketing spend, but how does the show make enough profit to warrant
That's what
giving
I'm
it
saying.
Away?
Right. Like
I guess ad sales. I guess like commercials.
Even with Jeopardy, like Jeopardy, they're handing out thousands of dollars. Like
that's hundreds commercials.
Like obviously that like adds up or whatever, but it's crazy in your brain. Like just think about it. Like
Yeah.
We've been having game shows for how long, and we just have this endless amount of money, like, to give out? Crazy. Anyway, speaking of game shows, Claim to Fame. Did you finish it? Yes, you did.
I
You
did watch
texted
the
me
most
about
recent
it.
episode. Yes.
Yes. Me and Toni-ann decided, I don't know if anybody has watched it. We won't really give away like much, but everybody who's been revealed so far I've been actually shocked at.
Yeah, they've been really like good with keeping it under wraps this year, for sure.
Right. Well, it's always when you get the wine clues, like the wine cellar clues always give away the most. So like if
Mhm.
you don't get those wine cellar clues, and like in the beginning especially, you're not getting a ton of like giveaway like big
I actually
clues.
think the wine cellar clues are too easy.
Yeah, sometimes
The
they are,
people on
yeah.
the show are dumb, so they don't get it, but the viewers will know it immediately once they read the clip.
Exactly. Right. So, but Miguel is so annoying. Like, we're annoyed by him. He's literally so annoying. He walks around this house like a whiny little bitch, and then he is, I mean, his game tactic, I guess, is good because he's trying to like psych these people out. But bro, you used your game tactic, like your main card in your game tactic, week 2. Like,
Yeah.
you don't think? And you used it because they were like real hot to who you were related to. So, what are you doing?
That's true.
You know what I mean? So he used
Yeah.
it, but they have a backup. So what is he gonna do when he's not gonna be
He's
able to fake them
gonna-
out again? You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
think he's gonna be on the block every week.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I think if they put him on the block this week, obviously he's gonna go home because I'm pretty sure who they think he is who he
And
is.
he doesn't have anybody solid to guess because he has no friends in the house.
No, because he's a weirdo.
Yeah, he's a
no
weirdo.
offense, Miguel, but you're just
If you don't
Stick
watch
it
the
out.
show, you have no idea what we're talking about. But it's really a great show. You really should watch it. Just saying.
you should watch it. It's
Yeah.
so entertaining. So
Speaking of people that don't know how to win things, Pete Alonso really shit the bed in the home run derby. Talk
was
about a
almost as-
segue.
he was almost as bad as the girl that sang the national anthem.
Oh God. I had to like segue into that somehow, and I was like, "Oh, a loser is Pete Alonso." Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, embarrassing. Like, what are we doing? Like, just give it up. And he's like, "I'll come back when like however long they ask me to come back." Like, no, sir, you can say no. You should say no. You hit 11 home runs in the home run derby. That's so
Yeah.
embarrassing.
And I think the MLB just keeps inviting him back because now at this point, I see it all over social media. Like people that aren't Mets fans, and even the Mets fans, people like now love to hate him in the home run derby, like because they're like, oh, he makes it like it's like his, his Olympics, his World Series, like he gets
Right.
he like
He's-
preps for it and like all this
He's
stuff.
so weird about it.
But he's taking a spot on the All-Star team. Wait, is he on the All-Star team?
I think
Yes,
he
right?
was, but I don't even think he
Do you have
played.
to be on the All-Star team to be in the home run derby, right?
I don't know. That's what we discussed the last time.
Oh, he's taking the spot away, and just to underperform like that, and he needs a new pitcher.
Right. That's why I think he made it to the All-Star game because he was in the home
Yeah.
run derby. That's the only thing that makes sense. Also, like Brandon Nimmo probably could have got up there and hit 11 home runs.
Yeah, I believe that for sure.
Like what?
Francisco Alvarez would have been probably really fun in the home run derby.
Oh my
too.
God, he would have been hilarious. But it's just like, give it a break, bro. Like, just do something else. Like, he's the most awkward human being, I think. Like,
He is.
watching him on the red carpet, like
He's a goober.
yeah, he
He's a
is.
goober.
He really is.
It's the best way I could explain it, honestly.
Yeah. So the home run derby started with country singer. I don't even remember her name, unfortunately. I
Let's all
don't
forget
remember
her
who it
name.
was. It's gonna annoy me that I can't remember it. But anyway, I honestly, not that I feel bad for her because you dug your own grave, like
Yeah.
you got drunk before, but how many people saw that girl before she went onto the field? Like,
Yes.
you didn't need to have somebody perform it. I'm sure there is an audio recording somewhere, some way for an emergency situation. Pull the emergency situation of this girl is not in a state to function or sing, and they let her sing the national anthem drunk. She got roasted all over social media, and come Tuesday, so that was Monday night. By Tuesday, while we were sitting at trivia, she checked herself into rehab.
Yeah. And
And,
her
like-
apology was like, Wait, were you the one reading it line by line? You were like, this was good. This is good. I think you were
No.
reading that to me. Oh, no.
No, I read it to you, but like, it just, yeah, I don't, it was just sad, honestly.
Yeah, I just think that, yeah, her manager should have stepped in and been like, you cannot go out there.
Right, like, where's
the
her
manager
manager?
sitting there
Where's
going
her
like, "Oh, this is
publicist?
gonna be
Where, right, like, where, what, you could tell as soon as the camera, like, looked at her, you could tell that something was not right.
Yeah. Maybe the manager wanted her to go out there and make a fool out of herself because that would have been like the lowest low, and then she like had to go. Maybe they were trying to get her into rehab for a while, and like they needed her to hit rock bottom.
You know, that could be it. I don't know.
But that's just an embarrassment for MLB.
Ingrid Andress, that's her name. There we go. Got it.
See, I wouldn't have
Ingrid
remembered that.
Andress. It just came to me. But anyway, poor girl. But the Mets were off, so we don't really have anything to talk about there. So I guess our miserable Mets segment is just Pete sucking, in the home run derby, and the National Anthem singer sucking in the home run derby.
I mean, we're 2 games back from the All-Star break, and the Mets have lost both against
Right,
the
it
Marlins,
hasn't been good.
which is not good because the Marlins suck. But you know, it's 2 games in. You know, Grimace may have to make a reappearance.
We have the All-Star, I mean, not the All-Star break, the trade deadline's coming up rather quickly.
Oh yeah, next Wednesday. That's true.
So,
We'll have to next week. It'll be interesting. We'll be recording before the deadline, so we might have to make predictions, and then it'll air after the deadline, so we'll know if we were right or not.
True. Yeah.
Weird.
Anyway, do we think they'll make moves? Because I'm not too sure if they will.
I'm still
honestly.
on the fence. If I think we might move a couple of pitchers around. I hope we get rid of all the really shitty bullpen people.
Right, like that's my wish. Like, should I start singing Rascal Flatts? Because I will, if that will bring on better bullpen pitchers.
What do you mean, like God bless the broken road?
No, like my wish for
Oh.
you.
Why is that the song I thought of? I'm like, oh.
I don't know. I literally said my wish. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know, the big talk is will Pete Alonso go somewhere and be a rental for a year for the rest of this year? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna move him. I guess this is our predictions. We're doing our predictions now.
I don't know. I need another week to think about it, honestly. But
I think you're gonna hear a lot in the media this weekend now for sure. I think.
Yeah.
He's shit in the bed this year. He's not having a good year. So anybody that thought they were going to pick him up as an extra bat to stretch out to the playoffs.
Right, like that's what I'm going to say. Like after that home run derby performance, nobody's like, oh, he's going to come and he's going to come and hit all these home runs for us, and then we can ship him back. No, did nothing.
I don't think any of the main players otherwise are going anywhere. Yeah, maybe Jeff McNeil. What do you think?
I don't know.
He's coming back a little bit now.
Yeah, but again, who's going to want him after that shitty ass start? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I need a week to think about it, honestly. Okay. I don't know how much paying attention I'll do them while I'm away, but also every time we take a road trip, we listen to a podcast. Normally it's a crime podcast, but today, don't tell like that. Now we can listen to my podcast.
Oh, how fun. Yay. He's gonna love that.
He was like,
Wait, in the car with your in-laws?
No, they're driving down separately.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, not that we talked about anything inappropriate, but like,
no, they're leaving on Tuesday. They're leaving Tuesday, and they're doing like a night over somewhere else, and then we're all meeting in Myrtle on Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Hopefully, you guys get good weather.
Yeah, I hope so. It'll be relaxing. I'm excited.
Don't worry, we're gonna record before she leaves. Wait, actually.
No, we are recording before.
Are you gonna be able to edit it though?
Yeah, you're gonna post it, and I'm gonna edit it tomorrow or Tuesday, and then I'm gonna post it.
Okay.
For it.
Okay. Just making sure, because you know that's the thing. I have not learned the editing ropes, so that's all Jess.
But it'll be like done and ready, and like if it needs to be posted, like you'll just have to proofread and make sure it actually posts.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Oh,
but anyway,
did we miss anything? We covered it all.
I think that's all we got for today.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed. And thanks for being our friends. We had quite a few people right into us. They were very upset they didn't get an episode last
Or-
Friday.
Sorry,
Some
peeps.
people said they count on it. Some people have to drive to work and they count on it. So we really do deeply apologize.
Yeah, we're sorry.
But our life happens, okay? Sometimes we gotta lose really badly at trivia and we just can't record. I don't know what you want from us. Sometimes rain happens and the big statue that gets marched through the streets has to get changed to a different day. Sometimes that's just how life happens, okay? So,
That's just how it be sometimes.
it be like that sometimes.
There
okay?
you go. It's like, what's her line?
All right, all. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, friends. Wow, you listened to the whole thing. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform and share it with your friends. Ratings, reviews, and comments help as well. See you next week. Thanks for being our friend.